right? So what is the first thing we are going to observe? How we can change the port number of Tomcat. By default it is using 8080 port. Yeah, sometime back already I told SpringBoot is opinionated framework for Spring. What is this opinionated framework? SpringBoot comes with default few opinions. Maybe something like, maybe the user needs the port, the Tomcat should run with 8080 port. So that is an opinion. Not only opinionated means not only coming with opinions, should allow to change that opinion at any point of time. Means it is allowing, SpringBoot is allowing us to change from 8080 to any port at any point of time with very small thing, with very simple properties. How you can do it? Open application properties file. In the application properties file you need to write one property name. Even I did not remember that port, property, so I'll try port. Let us see. Wow. Spring Mail port or Spring Redis port or Spring Rabbit MQ port, what it might be, Spring LDAP embedded port, or what it might be. Oops. See, so many suggestions it is showing, right? Okay, this Spring port, server dot port, that 8080 was by default, so I'm changing to 8282. Once after you changed, run your application once again. Right click. Where is that main application? That is in SpringBoot web demo. Right. Now once upon successful running, just you navigate this console area. Did you notice which port number it is using? Now if you try to access with 8080/hello, it will throw error because 8080 is not running now. 8282. What is the port number? 8282. Oh, now it is running. Got this. Now it is running with 8282. Fine. So in this way, first we can change the port number. Right. Hello as well as hello.jsp. Hello as well as hello.jsp. So it is allowing both. Page is not allowed to access. How you can customize that? How you can control that? Okay, I'll do it. First, stop the server. Okay, because we are going to do big change in the total application architecture, so that it is recommended to stop the project and then do the modifications, because directory structure we are going to modify. Okay, right. What is the change we are going to do? Earlier we kept all our dynamic pages, dynamic pages and static pages. Static pages means always they remain same. Static pages like .html files, .js files, .css files, .jpg images. So these are all static. They remains forever same. .jsp files. These files dynamically will interact with database and read data and presents different kind of content to the client. That is dynamic page. Dynamic page means the page always will change. Always not will change, always can change. Okay, right. Now how we will fix it out. Earlier in main web app you have all your web pages. Where we have the web pages? Main web app. Here, whatever you keep in the web app folder, they are public. They are all public. Means anyone can access from outside. So to make them more secured, do not keep them in the web app folder. Instead, you create a folder here in the web app. What? Create a folder. So with what name you have to create folder? Here it is very strictly mentioned as per the Java Enterprise specifications. With what name you have to keep the folder? Folder name you can write anything, but in order to access it, in order to find it by Tomcat, not only Tomcat, it can be any Java enabled application server. Means it may be Glassfish or JBoss or any other server. You have to create the folder with a specific name. That name is uppercase web-inf. What is the folder name? Uppercase web-inf. Please remember, if you accidentally created the folder with lowercase or web space inf or web underscore inf, it will not be recognized as the container for dynamic pages. Okay, right. Web inf. What is the folder name? Web inf. Again, within web inf, better what we are thinking, all our static content also will go into web inf to provide security to the pages. Or maybe JS files also we wanted to keep in the web inf. Or maybe we keep something else. So to separate the different kinds of files, we create another folder in web inf, maybe pages or view, new folder. You may create the folder once again with here this page, this folder name can be anything, but you remember with what name you have created the folder. Web inf is standard. Within web inf, with what name you have created, that you need to remember. Okay, right. Now what you have to do, you select all the pages you want to move to provide security, let's say. Select all and drag them and drop them on view. Oh, it's not allowing to, yeah. Now I have dropped them into view. Since I am using mouse, I can do it very cleanly, very sharply, exactly. How do you do? That's up to you. You try it out. Maybe one by one, or go to file system and cut there and paste here. Once if you did anything outside the Eclipse or STS in the folder of workspace project structure, you have, after you come back into Eclipse or STS, you have to refresh the project. Means right click here on the project, see somewhere you can find refresh. This is refresh. You have to click this button. Then application structure will be reloaded from file system, means disk to Eclipse. Okay, right. So now if you started this application, it will start in 8282 port, but it will not allow to access the JSP pages, because JSP pages, if they can, you can access whenever they are in the web app folder. If they move to somewhere else, especially within the web inf folder, you cannot access them from the outside. Okay, right. Then how we should provide accessibility to them? Okay, right. Earlier we have defined a controller. In this controller, we mentioned multiple views, /home, /hello, /hi. Yeah, this time I want to do small change here. Instead of home, I'll make it root. Means if someone access localhost :8282, simply this home.jsp is to be presented to the user. Okay, right. This time, this time we need to again change the return type. Earlier we have returned the JSP page name, so that the JSP page directly has been picked from the web app folder and presented. This time we are not going to return any JSP page name, we are going to return the view name. What is this? Just only the view name. So here everywhere we change to view name, just it is a string. The view name is to be resolved with the page name. What is the page name, you tell me? webinf /view / the corresponding page .jsp. Suppose if I am returning the view XYZ, what is the page name? webinf /view /xyz.jsp. If I am returning the view ABCD, then what will be the page name? webinf /view /abcd.jsp. Whatever string I am returning, to that string something will be added before and next, and then that is the total file name. Here we are returning only the view name, that from that view name the file name to be resolved, file name to be built. So related properties for achieving this, again we will go to application properties file, we will write the necessary properties there. What do we write and how? That we are going to see now. Yeah, here something to be added before the view name. So let's call it as prefix. So spring dot mustache dot prefix, spring dot MVC dot view dot prefix, spring dot time leaf dot prefix, spring dot free marker dot prefix. What it might be? Very clean, right? MVC. Prefix is, yeah, what is the prefix? Slash webinf slash view slash, yeah. No, it is wrong, because webinf, that should be uppercase mandatorily, right? Web hyphen inf. Can you use underscore or space or anything else? No, only underscore. Web hyphen, oh, not underscore, hyphen, right? Yeah, web hyphen inf, yeah, fine. And then the other property, yeah, the earlier one is prefix. What might be the next one? Postfix. No, postfix is not working. Ah, right. Wow, fantastic. What might be suffix? Again, MVC only, right? No need to think very much. Ah, okay. What is the extension? Oh, fine. Now, let us try what will happen. SpringBoot application, right? So, started with localhost. There is a Tomcat. Port number 8282. Context path is slash. Okay, right, fine. Now, in the browser, let us try with localhost 8282 slash enter. Wow, when I try to, earlier home I have given, but now this is root of the application. Root of the application means this is C. When someone accessed with root, what happened? Home is the view name to be returned. That view name has been prefixed with slash webinf slash pages slash home.jsp. Whatever view name we have returned from the controller will be prefixed with slash webinf slash view and suffixed with .jsp. That is the thing. Right. Okay. So, view name, including with home, hello, hi, slash hello, oh, slash hi. Wow, fine, everything is good. But now, we have to test with .jsp extension, right? Okay. Hello. Earlier we have access to the JSP file with giving the extension in .jsp. Now it's failed. The reason is, the page we kept within the webinf folder, so which can be accessed through within the web application directly, if you want to access with the .jsp, but from outside no one can access it. If someone wanted to access it from outside, its corresponding view page, view name only. There is no file name. File name is not allowed to access. Only with what you can access? Only with the corresponding view name. So, this is one thing. Out of the checklist. So, what we wrote in the checklist? JSP pages should not be accessed by .jsp, but only with view name. Done. Right. One more thing. Spring forms. Okay. Just displaying a message, hello, hi, how are you? Finished. Now, we'll enter into the actual business. Okay. Right.